Catalytic converter robberies happening right here in Muncie. How to keep an eye out for your vehicle's safety.
One Ball State Day is less than 10 hours away. What to expect from this year's event.
More rain is on the way and when you can expect it, coming up with my full forecast.
Delaware County's only live television newscast from Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching Newslink, Indiana.
Good evening and thanks for being with us. I'm Anna Chalker.
And I'm Kara Przicek. Catalytic converters, an essential part of your vehicle, are getting stolen from cars in Muncie and on campus.
Newslink Indiana's Tara Konieczny is here in studio to tell us more. Tara?
That's right, guys. Many converters are being stolen in the area. Even 2 Newslink Indiana members had theirs stolen. Alex Almanza, an anchor and reporter for Newslink Indiana, got his partly sawed off on campus in the baseball overflow parking lot last week. Here you can see the damage his car took and the repair weld. Hope Kleitsch, assistant chief weather forecaster, got hers completely stolen off campus 2 nights ago. Of course, this issue is not just happening within Newslink, Indiana, but to the Muncie community as well. A nationwide issue hitting home in Muncie. Catalytic converter and exhaust emission control device theft on the rise in the local community and on campus.
What person in their right mind is going to do that anyways?
It takes an average of 30 seconds to go under a car and saw off a catalytic converter, a short time for a big profit for many thieves. What gets them the money? The precious metal inside of the part.
It's a huge ballpark, anywhere from 20, 30, 40 bucks to thousands of dollars, really.
Now, as for the victim of the stolen converter, it could cost hundreds to fix.
It depends on what it is, but most of them, I mean, the cheap ones, the universal ones that you can use, I would say at least probably $300-400 bucks.
3 people were arrested 2 weeks ago in Muncie stealing several catalytic converters in town, but now the issue has moved to campus with 3 reported in the last month. It's an issue the Ball State University Police Department is trying to get under control.
So we've increased our patrols in the parking lot areas, as you would imagine, and we have cameras on campus that our dispatch people are watching at the same time. And we've asked our campus community if they see something suspicious to kind of report it to us.
Brown says he believes the issue could stop at the junkyards, where people turn in the catalytic converters for money.
These people are taking 15, 20 converters at a time to a scrapyard. The scrapyard at that point should just be calling the cops and saying, hey, come get these guys. Instead, somebody out there at different scrapyards are giving those people money and they just keep doing it. So if you're not rewarding them for breaking the law, they won't break the law.
For protecting your own vehicle, Chief Duckham says there is a few things you can do to make it harder for people to steal your converter.
If you can park in a well-lit area, that seems to be helpful, and maybe also not isolate your vehicle. So if there's other cars, if for instance a car on your right and your left, parking in the center, because they have to get underneath your vehicle to get the catalytic converter.
In Muncie, Tara Konieczny, Newslink, Indiana. Now, Brown says when turning on your car, you can tell that your converter is stolen if the check engine light comes on and you hear an extremely loud sound when you drive your vehicle. And Newslink Indiana will keep you updated if any more incidents occur.
Tara, thank you so much. Now, One Ball State Day is just under 3 hours away, and President Mearns has a big goal for this year.
The award-winning day is one of Ball State's biggest fundraiser and is expected to be even bigger this year. With last year's gift totaling up to $900,000, Ball State University is anticipating at least $1 million rolling in tomorrow. Multiple challenges and events are set to take place throughout the day, encouraging donations.
Such events include the I Spy Charlie treasure hunts, Cardinal Cabs hosted by President Mearns and other administrators, and even a human-sized cardinal nest built by the Interior Design Alliance student organization. Newslink Indiana will be following campus events throughout the day tomorrow. And beautiful day to have those events today, but unfortunately for tomorrow, there's going to be some rain and it's going to be pretty cloudy.
Yeah, let's look at more of the specifics with Adam. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a very beautiful day today once those morning showers passed through. It's been leading to more mild temperatures across the area. Currently 52 here in Muncie, 50 up into Fort Wayne, 52 down to Indianapolis, 53 into Bloomington, and 43 over into Lafayette. And that's all thanks to all this clearing that we're seeing, but unfortunately we do have some showers down here that will eventually begin to make their way up into the area in the hours tonight and into tomorrow. But that's, as they say, April showers bring May flowers, and we're going to continue to see that rain over the next couple weeks, above average rainfall for the next couple of weeks, actually, for us, for all of April, for much of our viewing area. So might not be a bad idea to make the umbrella and your rain jacket your best friend over this next month. Back to you two.
Thanks, Adam. Police say a double murder suspect kidnapped a woman and tried to run over officers in Indiana today. The killings took place at a gas station in New Albany. Police say when they arrived on the scene, the suspect took off in an SUV and stopped near a business parking lot. They say he ran from police and entered a local restaurant. Police say he allegedly took a woman hostage at gunpoint. They say he then forced her into a different SUV as police closed in on the area. They say the hostage fell from the vehicle and the suspect attempted to run over officers. Police say they shot the suspect and he is currently hospitalized.
The Senate voted today to take up Ketanji Brown Jackson's nomination to the Supreme Court, overcoming key hurdles and drive to confirmation this week. It's rare for the Senate Judiciary Committee to tie on a Supreme Court nomination, but nomination battles have become increasingly controversial, and the current Senate is split 50-50. If confirmed, Jackson will be the first Black woman to be a Supreme Court justice.
3 states are suing the Biden administration for ending of the public health policy Title 42. Title 42 is the pandemic restriction that former President Donald Trump put into effect March of 2020. It blocked most migrants from entering the U.S. by allowing border officials to turn away migrants because of the pandemic. Missouri, Arizona, and Louisiana are 3 states taking legal action. Missouri's Attorney General saying that ending the policy will create a surge at the southern border, overwhelming officials. Meanwhile, immigrants' rights advocates are praising the reports it will come to an end. As of right now, Title 42 will end on May 23rd.
The costs of war on full display over the weekend. A wave of international condemnation after emerging images show bodies of civilians across the streets of Bucha, Ukraine. President Joe Biden and Ukraine's president both calling the acts of violence a war crime.
This guy is brutal, and what's happening in Bucha is outrageous.
Over the weekend, horrifying images out of Bucha near Kyiv, the bodies of at least 20 men, civilians left scattered along a single street. The town's mayor saying this mass grave could carry up to 300 victims.
Right now, we are supporting a multinational team of international experts and other war crimes experts deployed to the region. This interdisciplinary team includes American experts and is directly supporting efforts of Ukraine's Prosecutor General War Crimes Unit, an effort that entails collecting, preserving, analyzing evidence of atrocities with a view towards pursuing criminal accountability.
The U.S. is supporting a multinational team to collect and analyze evidence of the alleged atrocities in Ukraine. A State Department spokesman made the announcement today. A White House spokesman said the U.S. will continue to monitor evidence and events in Ukraine.
Coming up, what rental car company faces a federal investigation due to its business practices?
Plus, new health studies emerging from the pandemic. What researchers found next.
Riding the bus is an easy thing to do. Last year, we carried 60,000 riders from the Ball State area. 50,000 of those were students. Anywhere you want to go, MITS will take you there.
So, I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Two prominent U.S. senators are calling for a federal investigation into Hertz rental car company's business practices. This comes after more than 230 customers have accused Hertz of falsely charging them with stealing rental cars they say they returned and paid for. Senator Richard Blumenthal wrote to Hertz this week requesting information on the company's policies and urging them to reverse course. Meanwhile, Senator Elizabeth Warren says the false arrest of Hertz customers may be just one of the fraudulent practices that needs investigation. Hertz responded by saying it is reviewing the allegations made by both senators, but maintains the customers' complaints about false arrests have no merit. And if you drive a Chevy Equinox or a GMC Terrain, you better listen up.
These vehicles are a part of a big recall because of issues with their windshield wipers.
Apparently, the wipers' ball joints have been wearing away, so they can fall off. It's the 2014 to 2015 models that have this issue, and there are more than 680,000 of them out on the road. It's a voluntary recall, and your dealer will be able to fix it for free.
Alaska Airlines canceled over 100 flights this past weekend due to a pilot walkout, according to the flight tracking website FlightWare. More than 12,000 Alaska Airlines customers have been affected by these cancellations. The picketers say they want more jobs and security and quality of life enhancements. The pilot union argues that Alaska Airlines' contract falls well behind its competitors.
Medicare is now covering the cost of at-home COVID tests for its enrollees. The move comes more than 2 months after the Biden administration began requiring private insurers to cover the test. Now, Medicare will pay participating pharmacies directly for up to 8 tests per month for qualified enrollees at no out-of-pocket cost to them. Many national chains like Walmart, Costco, CVS, Walgreens, and Kroger are participating, and you can call 1-800-MEDICARE for a full list.
A new study shows obesity rates among adults in the U.S. got worse during the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the Department of Agriculture, the average body mass index in the U.S. increased by 0.6% between March of 2020 and March of 2021. This rose while rates in participating in exercise soared by 4.4%. People slept 1.5% more, but smoked 4% less. Researchers didn't look at diets, so people may have eaten less healthy foods or participated in other activities leading to weight gain.
Data from a new study published Friday in the journal JAMA's Pediatrics says the Omicron COVID-19 variant was far more infectious than Delta in younger children.
That same data, however, shows that Delta caused less severe illness, leading to less hospitalizations.
The authors studied the health records of 650,000 U.S. children under the age of 5. That's the only age group that hasn't been authorized to receive the coronavirus vaccinations. In the study, the Omicron variant was 6 to 8 times more infectious in young children than the Delta variant of COVID-19. Fortunately, emergency visits, ICU admissions, and the use of ventilators were far less frequent with Omicron.
Some employers may soon let you invest in digital currencies like Bitcoin through your 401k. There seems to be a growing interest in the idea from financial service firms. Many financial planners are discussing how they could best provide a relatively safe crypto option in employer-sponsored retirement plans. However, last month, an official at the U.S. Department of Labor warned fiduciaries, quote, to exercise extreme caution before adding a cryptocurrency option to their plans. Now let's take it over to weather. Adam, what have you got for us?
Very beautiful day today, but rain is on the way. When you can expect that coming up with my full weather after the break.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking,
isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid
knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles, watching each other's backs,
And banding together.
we should still make an effort
We should still make an effort.
to get to know each other.
On a deeper level.
Father,
Cosplayer,
Mentor.
actor.
it's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward. Come together.
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
9:16 on this Monday morning, and you're taking a live look at campus, and I just want to say, rain, go away. But that's not going to be the case for this week.
It looks like it's coming another day.
It is. Adam, let's go ahead and see, when's that rain staying and when's it going?
Yeah, we had a beautiful day today, but we did see some rain showers this morning. But unfortunately, like you said, rain. As they say, April showers bring May flowers, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Plenty of rain over the next month or so for much of the area. And speaking of rain, we did see some rain this morning, but those showers have moved on out of the area, leaving us with clear and sunny skies for most of the day today. That has helped lead to some more mild temperatures. Currently 52 here in Muncie, under mostly clear skies. I expect to see this pattern continue a little bit, but with some increasing cloud cover throughout the evening. Tonight, dropping down to 42 degrees under partly cloudy skies, but that rain does start tomorrow. But going to keep things more on the mild side tomorrow. High of 58 with some rain showers throughout the afternoon. So let me break down the timing of those showers for you. By noon, most of those showers will be in southern Indiana south of I-70, so throughout much of the day tomorrow. If you're south of I-70, expect to see rain. If you're north of I-70, some scattered showers. But I'm also keeping an eye on these showers west of us. They will eventually begin to move our way, especially by Wednesday morning. A couple of places up near Fort Wayne in central Indiana. Expect to see some heavier rain showers, as well as you can't rule out a rumble of thunder or two. Those showers will linger throughout much of the day and then clear out by dinner time on Wednesday. And if I have to describe the weather this week in one word, it's rain. Plenty of rain every day this week. 80% chance of scattered showers tomorrow. Once again, those will be afternoon showers for south of I-70. 90% chance of widespread showers on Wednesday. Most of Indiana, you will see rain, so going to want to have that umbrella and jacket with you. Chance of rain drops on Thursday to some isolated showers, 40%. But most of those will be just a couple brief showers throughout the afternoon hours. And then on Friday, 60% chance of scattered showers, but we could see some snow mixed in here and there, but luckily, little to no snow accumulation is expected. Well, buckle up. We're going to take another wild ride on the weather roller coaster. Mild temperatures for the first half of this week, but then by Thursday and Friday, we're seeing those temperatures drop back down. 52 on Thursday, 44 on Friday, but I'm going to start to see those temperatures increase, more pleasant as we move into the weekend. Oh, there's a lot going on weather-wise, so here are my takeaways. Extended rain showers for the first half of the week. This is going to help lead to some cooler temperatures, especially later on in the week, like we looked at on that temperature map, as well as some breezier conditions returning, so some gustier winds 20 miles an hour plus as we wrap up the week. And taking a look at your 7-day forecast, we can see that rain the first half of the week, 80% chance of rain tomorrow with some more mild temperatures. Tomorrow and Wednesday, those are your greatest chances for rain, but could still see it on Thursday and Friday with some decreasing temperatures, 44 on Friday and 46 on Saturday. But luckily, after all that rain moves out of the area, we're going to see the return of some sunshine and warmer temperatures, 60 on Sunday and 70 on Monday. So it's going to be a beautiful start to the week next week, but once we get past all this rain.
We're going to have to go through that roller coaster.
Exactly.
It's definitely April in Indiana, to say the least. Adam, thank you so much.
Well, tonight is a huge night for basketball, so let's send it to Bryce with sports.
Ball State softball returning home for the first time this season, plus a new women's basketball champion cutting down the nets. All that and more next in sports.
Here's your sandwich, miss.
Oh, thank you.
And your burger.
Awesome, thank you.
And your bowl of boiling water, sir.
After retiring from the NFL, I've been able to spend a lot more time coaching my daughter's basketball teams. It's something I love to do. Through our games and our tournaments, we see all types of coaching, good and bad. And it begs the question, do we really know who's coaching our kids? Do they have the proper training and screening it would take for me to be comfortable with my daughters playing for that coach? Our Youth Basketball Association made the decision to use trusted coaches to screen and train all of our coaches. I'm a trusted coach. Are you?
So if one cat has 4 kittens who reproduce every 6 months, how many cats will there be in 5 years? Who's got it? Is this... What is that? Seriously? Who threw that?
Cats are terrible at math, but they sure do multiply. Please spay, neuter, and adopt.
The solution is 10. Welcome back to Newslink, Indiana. I'm Bryce Dimsevich with sports. Former Ball State football head coach Stan Parrish has died yesterday at the age of 75. In 2005, Parrish worked as Ball State's quarterback coach until being promoted the following season to offensive coordinator. In 2008, Parrish became a finalist for the Browse Award that honors the top assistant coach in the country and was then promoted to head coach. Parrish is survived by his wife, Ruth, son, Andrew, and daughter, Libby. This past weekend, Ball State softball played their first series at home of the season. Newslink Indiana's Vinny Martirano followed up with the team to talk about what it's like being back in their home park.
April 1st, the day Ball State softball had marked on their calendar since their season began. April 1st marks the day that their streak of 28 straight away games comes to an end.
Pretty darn good. It's always nice to be on your home field, something that you practice on all the time, but it's been a long time coming for these kids right now.
And Ball State has not been here at First Merchants Ballpark since May 4th of last year.
It felt so good. I've been waiting for this opportunity forever. It felt amazing.
Not only did the Cardinals finally get to be back in First Merchants Ballpark, but the team came out with a series sweep, winning their 2 games on Friday and their 1 on Saturday against Kent State.
It's exactly what this team needed. Bouncing back from Central Michigan and going back to the drawing board, going to work. They put in the time and the effort this week, so it feels good to see that it pays off for them.
Ball State scored 23 runs and hit the ball over the wall 6 times in 3 games, with the last game on Saturday ending in a mercy rule in the 5th inning with a walk-off 2-run bomb.
It felt so good just like being a part of this team. We just all came together and battled really hard today, and I think we played some of the best softball we have all year.
From here, the Cardinals will do what they do best, hit the road again as they travel to DeKalb, Illinois to take on the NIU Huskies.
So after every series, we go back to practice, we work on the things that we need to work on and continue to get better. We're not going to rest on our laurels at all, so we're just going to go to work and then, go play Northern Illinois.
Those games will take place tomorrow and Wednesday at Mary M. Bell Field. In Muncie, Vinny Martirano, Newslink, Indiana.
Taking things out to Minneapolis, the South Carolina Gamecocks facing off with the powerhouse UConn Huskies for the NCAA Women's Basketball National Championship last night. South Carolina taking down the number 1 seeded Louisville Cardinals, and UConn pulling off the upset over last year's champion Stanford to set up the showdown. The Gamecocks coming out firing on all cylinders, going up 22-8 heading into the second quarter. The Huskies and star scorer Paige Beckers attempted to climb back in it, but South Carolina proving to be too much for UConn as the Gamecocks roll to their second national championship in school history with a final score of 64-49. Now, I know a lot of us were expecting this game to be close, but it really wasn't. But a game that's supposed to be close tonight, UNC versus Kansas for the men's side. Who do you guys got?
I've got UNC just because, they're the lower ranked one, so I love a Cinderella story, and it's their coach's first year, so that's really cool too.
I think it's going to be a toss-up. I think both games, they both played well. I have Kansas, but I know it's just whoever wins gets that amazing title that everyone's been waiting for. Bryce, thank you so much. And we will have our anchor picks next.
And one final look at weather. Stay with us.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just like the rules to surviving Zombieland, there are steps you can take to be prepared for an emergency.
It's the right thing to do.
Talk with your family to make a plan. Look for safe areas to meet up if separated. And stock up on supplies. It's never too early to get prepared, so start now.
Right now? Right now.
You can't predict emergencies, but you can be ready.
You're welcome, America.
Visit ready.gov today to learn more.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. Now it's time to take a look at our anchor picks. And Beyonce is taking the term bling to the next level. She showed off a 80-carat necklace last weekend after the 2022 Academy Awards. She became the first person to ever wear the most expensive Empire diamond necklace from Tiffany & Company. Although for the exact price, well, that wasn't revealed. The necklace is known as, quote, the historic 1939 World's Fair necklace. According to the jeweler, the company modernized the original aquamarine design, but it doesn't stop at the necklace because the diamond can also be worn as a ring.
One of last night's Grammy Award winners was given a bit more than they could carry. As photographers snapped away taking photos of singer Olivia Rodrigo, she dropped one of her 3 Grammys. You can hear the collective shock from onlookers. One of the 19-year-old singer's trophies broke apart, but luckily an assistant was able to put it back together. Rodrigo won Best New Artist, Best Pop Solo Performance, and Best Pop Vocal Album for her debut album, Sour.
And Kanye West will no longer be performing at Coachella. West has been set to be one of the headliners at the upcoming musical festival, along with Billie Eilish and Harry Styles. A source close to the rapper said West did not want to take the stage amid his divorce from Kim Kardashian. Coachella is held over 2 weekends at the Empire Polo Club in Indio, California. This year, it's set to take place April 15th through the 17th and April 27th through the 24th. And let's go ahead and send it over to Adam for one final check at weather.
Rain over the next couple of days. Main chance is earlier on in the week, but cool. Cool down coming later on in the week with a warm up as we begin the week next week.
Adam, thank you so much. That's all tonight for Newslink Indiana. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night at 9, streaming live on the Newslink Indiana Facebook page.
And for news anytime, anywhere, go to ballstatedaily.com. Have a great night.